It's Madmen Sports.
Welcome to the madness.
Your boys.
New day.
Baltimore Ravens this weekend, 8:15 on NBC.
You got Jake, Diamond, Dave,
We all
Zach.
know. We all
What
know.
are we doing? We're giving away this ball.
Giving away a football.
Autographed ball.
By who? Who, Sway?
It's the secret. It's
How,
the secret.
Sway?
You drop a comment.
Not Hauschka.
Correct.
Sway.
It's not Hauschka. You drop a comment. Correct score gets the ball. If there's a tie, you guys don't get a ball.
You cut the ball in half.
No, we give you something else. The ball is for one
Get
singular
my
win.
balls.
I'm probably gonna have to put up.
I'm sorry,
next
what?
Yeah, I'll get you something else. It won't be the autograph ball if there's a tie. It'll be pretty comparable though.
Oh, give him some Madmen keychains.
No, I mean I might throw some in the goodie bag I send them.
The squad.
I'm telling you, if I get a tie, I'm gonna be more than happy to
Give
them
away
something
Earl
else.
of Bud.
No, I'll give them something legitimate.
Marijuana's
Earl of
illegal.
Bud sucks.
Earl of Raoul. So
What? Hippie crack. Snacks.
Sorry, guys. I wasn't familiar with this podcasting site, so I'm not wearing any Bills gear.
I posted Raul's video for the Colts game
I saw that.
on my Instagram.
He was
Raul,
bummed.
Duke guy who always comments on the.
He calls Dave an idiot.
No, that's Dickhead. Dickhead.
Yeah, Dickhead hates
Dickhead's-
you.
And you guys do a good job of ignoring it. I appreciate that.
No, we don't.
You guys used to
I go
censor
right
it.
at him.
We combat it.
I don't care. Haters gonna hate, right? I got a lot of fans out there. I don't care.
Listen, we're talking about the wrong things right now. The Ravens are coming to town for a divisional matchup against the Buffalo Bills.
Big
What
facts.
more could you ask for? Where else would you rather be
Dickhead, go to hell.
than right here, right now?
Is that on some Marv Levy?
Is that who said that? I thought it was Marlboro.
Let me hit it.
I thought it was Marlboro
why I'm sitting here.
Levy.
Hold on. Do you know which one you're pressing?
Yep.
Marlboro Light Levy.
Can you hear it? You don't have headphones in.
Where else would you rather be than
So-
right here, right now?
Yeah, I discovered Little Dicky tonight. He's got cool music videos.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. We're good. It all worked out.
Guys,
All right, get the show on the road.
we got a lot to talk about. Listen,
Didn't work.
obviously I didn't get tickets.
That's right. We'll hang out and watch it.
Yeah, I'll do the projector.
Socially distancing, of
It's
course.
a night. Nah, it doesn't matter. We all test negative. Every time before we do a show, we test negative.
True.
Our mom sticks something up our nose to test us.
Wait, you get it up the nose?
We all tested negative.
Damn, rip.
We really gotta get talking here.
Listen, Ravens are in town. We're happy.
You got
'cause I
some
think
notes.
this is a good matchup. I think that's why we're all happy right now. Listen, the Colts matched up perfectly against the Bills. Stout defense, solid running game. And luckily the Ravens are coming down and they only have a stout defense and a good running game. So it's pretty pretty different. Listen, I'll tell you where the difference is with the Ravens. Listen, I didn't go to the game. I spent hours researching. You guys saw the notes. I mean, it's a couple pages
I
here.
see him for the first time right now.
Yeah. There's a couple pages here worth of notes. Did a lot of film study on the game.
Don't touch my mic.
Talking to it right.
Guys, calm down. Listen, we played scat before. We spent a couple hours playing cards in my basement.
Took a couple shots.
In pool.
Yeah, we
Billiards.
played a little billiards as well. My new house is cool. We're gonna be starting next week probably there, honestly.
Yeah.
Be leaving the Diggs here, but that's not the Stefon Diggs though.
Well, we're taking him with us.
Yeah.
He's ours.
But listen, Ravens are coming to town, and we almost beat them. What was it 24-17 last time we played? John Brown dropped
on a
that
drowned
big
post.
We held Lamar Jackson, more importantly, to a subpar game. And that's the
His
most
worst
important
game.
thing.
And
Win
I'm
or
not-
lose, that's the thing we should be talking about.
And I'll be honest, it's not irregular to hold Lamar Jackson to a subpar game nowadays,
Especially, yeah.
because his numbers may not jump out at you.
He has 1,000 yards receiving on the season. That's the most important number. I
Holy
think.
shit, that's the leading for a
On
quarterback.
rushing.
That's
rushing.
a record.
That'd be a
On
record.
rushing.
That'd be a record.
We're not going to sit here and downplay Lamar Jackson. I will not tolerate that because Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the
Wow,
entire
you
league.
love Lamar Jackson,
I
but
don't
hate
love
John
Lamar
Brown.
Jackson, but the reality is he is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I had a bunch of
And-
meetings at work today. I did nothing but pound stats in between my meetings.
in
Actually,
between on your
work.
lunch break.
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, my lunch, Blake Griffin. Listen,
Well, you
I
were
got some
just
crazy stats. Now, everyone's
chopping
talking
us
about how great this defense is for the Ravens, right? One stat I have for them.
Why am I not part of that group chat?
This is, you don't have a Twitter. They are the #1 blitzing team in the NFL.
Well, that's good.
Very good for Josh Allen because he's the #1 quarterback against the blitz in the NFL.
Well, 19 touchdowns, 1,800 yards, if my memory serves
Yeah.
me.
Congrats on the memory. New day.
Thanks. Big gang.
But how about this, all right? Baker Mayfield just, 3-4 weeks ago? like Thanksgiving turkey, carved up the Ravens defense, okay? He had 343 and 2 passing touchdowns.
He's the oldest quarterback in the
Oldest
AFC.
quarterback in the AFC. Who would you take right
the
now, Baker
playoffs.
Mayfield or Josh Allen?
Josh.
That's a dumb question.
Who are you going?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Listen, who's got better weapons?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Listen,
With a healthy
if Baker
Odell,
Mayfield can do 343 against this defense,
Yeah.
Josh Allen can do something similar.
Baker has.
What,
yeah,
he dropped
okay.
324 against a good Colts defense. Listen, they're going to come at him with the blitz. Josh Allen
that's fine.
brushes that off his shoulder and attacks with that. And that's what I love about the guy. Listen, even in that game, Lamar had to go to the bathroom or whatever it
You
was.
gotta go poop poop.
Yeah, he had 163 passing
That
yards.
was a fun game, though. I remember watching that.
163 passing yards by Lamar there.
It's a tough look.
And listen, not only is Baker covering up the defense for the Ravens, Gardner Minshew's carving them up. He went for 22-29 and 226 and 2 touchdowns. That doesn't seem like a lot, but that's hell of efficient.
On 22 pass attempts. Or
26 attempts, 29 attempts, 22 completions.
That's pretty good.
How about Daniel Jones covering him up for 252 and a touchdown? Daniel Jones.
Yeah, that's squash.
Come on. And now there are some outliers. They played Brandon Allen. He was like 6 for 21. He's awful.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's
That's
on
a
the same realm
testament
as
to Brandon Allen.
Yeah, that's a different Allen that we have here.
I say
Here, how about this? This one will really knock your socks off. Before I get going here, 31-48, 3.
You don't have socks
and
on.
285. It's already knocked off. 31-48. Andy Dalton with the Dallas Cowboys. 31-48 for 285. Allen's got to get at least 400 against that defense right now, right?
Definitely.
Am I wrong?
especially when it's really hard for any team to match up with Buffalo Bills wide receivers. I mean, I don't even have to list them.
List them.
Do it anyways.
Diggs, Cole Beasley,
Keep
John Brown,
more
Gabriel
than that.
Davis,
Jay, take us home.
Andre Roberts,
Brian Daboll's favorite guy.
Isaiah, little Isaiah McKenzie,
Kenny
Dirt.
Stills.
Holy-
Jake Kumaro.
I will
Jake
say.
from State
I will
Farm.
say
Jake Kumero's
this.
cut.
Is any?
But he still counts.
He's cut by the
Is
Saints.
it a coincidence that
Tanner
Dable
Gentry.
just coached his worst game and McKenzie didn't play in it? Is
Mackenzie
that any
played.
coincidence? Not on offense. Is that any coincidence?
I think he played on. I think he did.
He did not. He had 3 snaps on offense. He had.
So he did play on
Keep
offense.
backpedaling.
Lee Smith only had 5 snaps. That's why it was such a close game.
Unacceptable.
Lee Smith is not good.
You need Lee. Shut the fuck up,
Easy.
David.
We got
Get
sponsors.
out.
Easy on
No,
the
we
sponsors.
don't have
don't.
sponsors
Get
anymore.
out of this podcast.
We
I'm
cut,
That's fine.
done.
I'd be going to bed early.
we cut this.
Lee Smith. Listen, if he gets at least 30 snaps a game, Bills win 50-0.
Listen, the key to the game
No
last
cap.
year. Let's talk about a little bit. Let's go back to the future.
I love you, Davey.
No, you don't.
1.21 gigawatts, 88 miles per hour. We're back in the future right now. Okay, ready? Now here we are. What was it, week 16 when they played? Week 15.
Yeah.
Bills shut them down, just like Dave said. How did they shut them down? The ends held the corners. Am I
Shaq
wrong?
Lawson had a great game.
Shaq.
He's in Miami
I
now.
want to stop texting you things during
I
the
saw
day.
the tweet. Thad Brown.
Shaq Lawson ate
Shout out Thad.
that game up. That's pretty much what the game that got Shaq paid, without a doubt. I would say that was his best
Undeservingly.
game as a Bill. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, he definitely best game.
I don't know.
Also, Lorenzo Alexander, huge movement there. He's gone. AJ Klein.
Trent Murphy.
Let's see what you can do here.
I
And
remember
yeah,
Milan, Lorenzo Alexander having a good game.
he definitely had a good game. Edmonds had to pick. He had a cool pick. Remember that?
I will say this. I saw a
Tap it to
stat on
himself.
there that said,
Let's hear a stat.
it's not a stat, it's a fact.
Facts.
Fun facts.
Trent Murphy, Starla Toule, and Shaq Lawson were our defense last year. Our defense should be noticeably better this year without those guys. Trent Murphy's still on the roster, isn't even playing. That's how big
He
of an
might
upgrade
play.
we're doing.
I like that you bring that up because Trent Murphy isn't playing, and in lieu of Trent Murphy lately, we've had AJ Epinesa. He's a rookie this year, right?
By my accounts, yes.
Do you know who a rookie is on the Ravens offense currently?
J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. Thank
J.K.
you. Do you know where
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins played?
I do. Don't tell me.
Iowa.
You're a fan of the school.
The Ohio State University.
Ohio State. He doesn't watch
who
college anymore.
Who does not play defense.
No, or college football apparently.
And they got schmacked. didn't
Yeah,
they?
listen, full circle here. Do you know who else was in the Big Ten there? AJ Epinesa.
In Iowa.
We have
At
AJ
Iowa.
Epinesa versus J.K. Dobbins. They didn't play much against each other, and when they did play, AJ Epinesa had 0 tackles. But I'm telling you that the scouting worked on that game, and that he's going to be able to bring some
The
keynotes.
tides are changing.
Absolutely, roll tide. Ooh, triggered. Ohio
Levi
State
Wallace. Walk on at Alabama.
100%. You know who else is from Alabama? Mark Ingram. Do you
Brian
guys think
Dable.
Mark Ingram plays?
He's big.
No.
And scary.
Derrick Henry's big.
No, I do not think he plays
No, he
because
doesn't play.
Gus Edwards is very, very good. J.K. Dobbins is going to be very good. And Lamar Jackson runs 50% of the time. So, no, Mark Ingram's not going to play. And the reason he's not going to play is because he does not play special teams.
I'm thinking for Mark Henry. Or
Just say Mark Henry.
Mark Henry is big.
Sexual chocolate?
Mark Henry is big.
That's his wrestling name. Sexual
WWF.
chocolate. Take it easy. Easy, Jake.
I still remember what
Get
he
your
did.
hands out of your pocket.
I still remember what he did to Batista. And I'll tell you what.
What?
The Ravens. Let me go through my notes here.
So many notes.
You got to keep the you got to keep the outside. Now it seems simple. Keep your gaps. But what they do on their offense, because I've watched a lot of games from the Ravens this week. As soon as I found out we were playing the Ravens, I watched 3 football games about the Baltimore Ravens. Let me tell you, they're boring. They are not as exciting as you think they are. Well, they hold the edge. If you hold the edge, you filter everything inside. Everything kind of gets clogged up. That's really big to hold your gap. Because what they like to do is they have pulling guards. They have pulling wide receivers. If you have a running back on the left side of the quarterback and he brings a wide receiver from the left to the right side, 9 times out of 10, I'll even go 9.9 times out of 10, that wide receiver motioning is turning into a lead blocker at the snap. They're going to snap that ball and give it to the running back, Dobbins, Ingram, Edwards, and he's going to follow that wide receiver because now you have a mismatch on man coverage because your wide receiver came all the way over and now he's got a lead block to blow it out. That's how that works. And almost every run play for them is an RPO.
Did you tell them that?
Did I tell the Bills that?
Yeah.
Well, they're watching, so. No, I'm telling the fans what to look at. Listen, the scouting report is very simple. Making tackles in space is everything. That's the bottom line. If you get Taron Johnson playing like how he played last week against Jonathan Taylor, you get Trey White making that big stop in that goal line pretty much there.
Safety's got to continue to play at a high level.
Without a doubt. The Ravens allowed the 17th most first downs in the regular season.
Wow. Really bad on penalties, right? Give up a lot of penalties.
They're tough on that. They have the 11th most passing first downs. So think about that. Majority of their first downs come from the passing. Who's good at passing on the Bills? Not Cole Beasley anymore. Josh Allen. Josh Allen loves to eat up the first downs there. What do you got, Dave?
On third down.
And since you brought up the offense, one of the things I want to talk about was the Ravens' defensive backfield. Being Marcus Peters, being
Marlon
Humphreys. Who's the other guy we talked about?
You talked about Calais Campbell, but he's not in the
Calais
secondary.
Campbell, he's not. But more importantly, which I'm about to get to,
Ngakwe?
Matthew Judon and Marcus Peters were
Judon.
both out of practice this week and looks like they're going to be questionable for the game. And I know it's only Wednesday morning.
Thursday.
I know it's only Wednesday morning, so anything could happen. And they're
3 days till game day.
they're not missing this game. But it's important
They
because
could.
They won't.
an 80% Marcus Peters against, I don't know if Diggs is going to be 100%, but he's going to play against Diggs. I'll take Diggs all day. And you would too.
100%.
You should.
100% I'm taking Diggs all day. Listen, stark contrast from last week. The Bill, like I mentioned, Ravens blitz 44.1% of the snaps. That's a lot. That's nearly 50. And the Colts only did.
It's about 50.
It's about 50. You're rounding up there. The Colts only blitz like 11%, which seemed like a lot last
And
week.
Jimmy Smith is the other defensive back.
Is Jimmy Smith still playing?
Yeah, he not only still playing, he signed a extension, and he'll be all over Diggs' ass this week.
He will not be.
Gross.
If Marlon Humphreys
his
is anyway.
intentions will be.
If Marlon Humphreys has anything to say about it, he'll be shadowing Diggs.
He's going to be 3 steps behind.
Jimmy Smith. Is Jimmy Smith really still playing?
No, you're thinking of the guy from It's a Wonderful Life.
No,
He is dead.
that's James Stewart. Jimmy Smith,
Jim Stewart.
32. James Stewart. He's 32 years old.
Nope. Not on this podcast.
His 32 years old.
Shout out to Richard Perks.
Jimmy Smith's going to get.
You think they know? Like they know each other?
That he's 32 years old?
Yeah. Richard Perks, you know he's
Jimmy
32.
Smith cannot hang with anyone on the Bills wide receiver.
No.
No. Not unless Kelvin Benjamin's coming out, and he better not.
That Kelvin Benjamin experiment sucked.
I'll tell you what. The
Fat
Ravens have the second most missed tackles in the NFL.
Well, we might as well talk about it because everyone's going to talk about it. Everyone's going to talk about it in the
What are we talking
comment
about?
section. My next topic. The dumbest thing I'd want to get out of the chest, Devontae Freeman is not playing this week. Let's just get this out of the
He's
way.
not eligible
We
to.
weren't even getting
No,
there.
I know,
He is
but
eligible. Let me clear the air. Let me clear
He
the air.
is eligible.
He
Let me clear the
shouldn't
air.
be.
He had COVID. He was on the
What?
COVID list for 2
He had
weeks
COVID?
He's okay.
in December.
And he's in Buffalo?
He had COVID
we
for
know
2
our
weeks in
numbers?
December.
He was with the Giants.
And because of NFL rules, that clears him to miss the 5 days of testing.
Because he's immune?
I guess they think that's how that works.
they
even
know
though-
something we don't.
Even though Nick Saban had it twice in 1 month, but whatever.
All of Clemson's football team had it.
But Devonta Freeman can practice and he can play. I think he's more of an insurance policy. I think you will see Williams, or I think you're just going to see a healthy dose of Singletary. I don't think you're going to see a lot of him coming out.
He's a workhorse.
If we don't see Yeldon, get his ass off this team. He's been on the inactive list for
could
2
watch.
years.
I have more
He
nerves.
could play special teams. If he's not playing, he's clearly not good enough.
Hey, he might be watching. You watch your tone.
If he's
I like
watching,
TJ Yeldon. I don't need to talk about him.
I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm being judgmental. If he's not good enough, get him off this team.
Here's another stat for you. Now that the Bills
Bills are undefeated with Matt Milano.
are undefeated with Matt Milano, keep that
on.
up, knock on wood. So the Ravens, number 1 blitzing team. Do you know who is the last team in the league? Number 32
Bills.
in quarterback hurries.
Bills
The
need a pass
Baltimore
rush.
Ravens.
No, they're not. Are you serious?
It's
It's not because they're getting all the sacks, right?
they're one of the worst teams in quarterback hurries. No, that would count
So they
as a
just
hurry.
suck.
That's the complete opposite, Jake.
Yeah.
So they just suck.
They can't get to the quarterback.
But they try like hell.
Think about it. How old's Calais Campbell nowadays?
Which is insane because they traded for Ngange or whatever his name is.
Yannick Ngakoue.
They traded a lot for him.
What?
Calais.
He's at
Campbell.
least
Calais
34.
Campbell's on
He's
the
probably
other side of
33,
30.
right?
He's on the other side of
34.
Oh, I got it. Ring
September
a ding
1st,
ding.
4 days before my birthday. And then how do we got Yannick? He's younger. He's in the 28 range.
Yeah, they
29.
traded. I think.
Yannick is 25.
I think a second round pick for him.
Nice.
That's worth it, honestly.
There's a lot of questions and hype around him in the offseason.
Yeah. Listen, I'll also preface this by saying, I'll preface by saying,
My notes.
I think that the Ravens Super Bowl was against Tennessee. You saw the bad blood they had earlier in the season. They came back. They danced on their logo, right? You guys all saw it. It was a big deal. Lamar Jackson in the press conference saying, I just need one playoff win. I
my
just need to get
best
this
role.
monkey off my back. I got to get a playoff win. So
What are you
between, I don't know what you're doing. You're distracting me.
Corvette.
Shut the fuck up. We're not playing the Steelers. But between that and the other thing, I think Lamar Jackson's Super Bowl, the Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl, was the Tennessee Titans.
Respect. As with them being such like a heated rival and so much bad blood going around.
Tennessee knocked them off last year.
Exactly. I definitely think that is the case. So,
Can I do one more Raven stat?
dude, you have so many more. Go through all of them. Rapid
Dude,
fire.
I
if
watched
you
a lot
want.
of fucking games of Ravens.
Rapid fire. Let me get 3 in a row.
I'm almost out.
Whoa. So not that many.
Okay,
No, it's-
okay. They only allow 200,
How many?
200
MPG.
221 yards per game.
Okay.
But they also, no, it corrected to MPG.
Alone.
Miles per gallon doesn't work the same as yards per gallon.
Wow, they're gonna waste a lot of gas getting to Buffalo.
Yeah, they better.
Speaking of
How about this? So they have the 4th most quarterback knockdowns. So the ball gets out of there, and then they knock down the quarterback. Waste of time. How about those 15-yard penalties? I'll take that all day with Allen.
Facts.
And how about this? Only 10 interceptions on the year.
Yeah, because I don't think he throws that much.
No,
Oh,
the Ravens only have 10 interceptions on the year. Listen, this defense for the Ravens is susceptible to Josh Allen's strengths.
Lamar Jackson interceptions were?
Well,
9.
the most important thing that you haven't brought up was
doesn't throw.
they completely shut down Derrick Henry last week.
Congrats.
If they do that this week and make us one-dimensional, which we've been all
Perfect.
season,
Please make us one-dimensional to the pass.
It'll-
Please, for the love of God, make us one-dimensional for the pass.
Make us pass, please.
it'll help us a lot.
Fuck yes. Listen,
Watch your language.
Josh Allen had 54 rushing yards last week.
You think he gets a hundo?
Most all season. If they blitz as often as they say they do, and the stats say they do, and the games say they do,
The analytics.
then he'll be busting through holes and getting big yards.
I'll tell you what the weak point of the Ravens defense is, and we haven't brought him up. Patrick Queen. He's a shit talker. B, he's not very good, and he's also a rookie.
Talk that shit.
I got a stat on him.
But he's been a piece of shit all year for them.
That's just an
That's the
objective
stat.
stat. I got a stat on him. Speaking of being a piece of shit, he is the worst.
Pooped 3 times.
He is the worst pass defense linebacker in the NFL.
And
Get Beasley on him, and watch him go to work.
Dawson
Am
Knox.
I crazy for thinking that?
Isn't there like a stat about
Tight ends.
Tight ends, yeah.
They
Give us
are
that
the
stat.
worst defense against tight ends.
Lee Smith
Defense
game.
against the dark arts. We're all out of the place. Dave's calling people pieces of shit.
Yeah.
It's a Lee Smith game, baby.
That's what you get for not telling me beforehand we're podcasting.
We talked
Dawson
about it.
Knox might have a big game.
Croft?
I don't think we see Croft.
No, we won't.
I hope we don't see Croft.
He's good.
I don't mind. Listen,
Stay
I don't
home
mind the
with-
Bills.
Stay home
players.
with your baby.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line
That's
is
how I feel.
the Bills have an opportunity
Can't
here
get mad for how I
to
feel.
get to,
I can't.
hey, Bills have an opportunity here
Look how he treats us.
to get to the AFC Championship game.
All right, let's do some score predictions.
That's the most important.
Can I get my sliver of bread, sir?
Jake, what are you thinking?
Normally I go
What
with
are your keys to the game?
He doesn't remember
keys to the game, obviously. Slow Lamar Jackson down. His
Make
throwing
them pass, right?
make him pass. Dude can't throw to the sideline. All of his passes, a majority of his passes are over the middle. He just can't get the ball to the sideline, especially in the event we're going to have bad weather. Lamar Jackson is very apprehensive about playing in the snow. He's never done it before.
We have a weather
Yo,
report.
Jake, give us a weather report. dog.
36 degrees
That's
is.
Jake's thing.
You made it my thing. I'm not going to give my normal score of 45 to 10. I think it'll be a little closer than that. I'm going to go 32 to 25.
32.
Dude, any number is possible.
My keys to the game are I already said them. Ravens, please shut down Devin Singletary. Please shut down Yeldon. And please don't let Allen run. Let Allen throw 400 plus yards. Let him have a good time on primetime.
500.
Let Diggs, McKenzie, Davis, Brown. I don't care.
Kenny
Maybe
Stills?
Knox can get a catch or two.
Lee
Kenny
Smith.
Stills will not play. Please don't be part of the Mafia family that wants him to play. If he's in, we're in
Mafia
trouble.
is family.
Christian Wayne.
If he's in, we're in trouble. Throw the ball 500 times. Have Edmonds.
Yeah, for good players in the game, we're fucked.
Have Edmonds,
your
Milano,
fourth
Hire or Hoyd or
Oh, he did it again. He did it again. He did it again.
Poyer and Hyde. We should make t-shirts. Poyer and Hyde just completely shut down Lamar Jackson. And then what do you think? Around 11:30 Saturday night, we're having a party.
Only the real
On
MVPs
Allen
remember
Street.
that one.
Huge
I'm not
party,
going to
and
fucking
then
Allen Street.
we get ready for, I think, Kansas City.
We'll go to Webster.
Would we go to Kansas City? Would we go to Kansas City?
No.
I would not go to Kansas City. There's a pandemic.
Dude, Missouri's gross.
I've been there. You haven't even been there before. I've been there.
You told me it was gross.
My score prediction: 26 Buffalo, 20 Baltimore. I
didn't
respect
ask.
Baltimore, but Buffalo's better. Zach, take us home.
Here's the weather. What'd you say?
Zachy Boo, let's go.
All right, here's the weather report for Saturday. It's changing constantly. It's not even a quarter inch that they're predicting anymore. Not a quarter inch.
I told you it would change 4 times.
Low at 28, real feel 16. Lamar Jackson's never played in the snow before.
Give us a Colts game.
That's like taking a
Do we know if that's true?
Corvette
Because he
and-
did play in Louisville.
Yeah, Kentucky doesn't get a lot
Well,
of
yeah,
snow.
but he plays teams.
Yeah, but college is
Big
done
East.
by now.
The ACC is Louisville. Clemson doesn't get.
Never
Syracuse
played in
is
the
a
snow.
dome. Boston College, but he said today in his press conference that he's never played in the snow.
You're fucking lying, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I'm going to find out you're lying.
He said he hopes to avoid the snow because he's never played in the snow.
Because he can't get it to the,
Well,
can't
he's
get
not
the
going
ball
to
to the
avoid him playing
sideline.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
I mean, he did probably by now.
Yeah,
By
up
now,
until
sure.
now. This is
That's
your-
not the point.
this is your 3.
I'm not arguing whether a guy's a liar or not. I'm saying, get
It
ready,
seems
bitch.
like
It's
you
coming.
are.
I'm calling you out, Lamar. I'll see you in hell in the cell.
Also, dude, if you ever want to win a Madden game, just play as Lamar Jackson. That dude is unfair. Being a
Wind
cover
gusts
athlete-
22 miles per hour. You think Lamar's noodle arms getting in the 22 mile per hour game?
God no, dude. They're gonna try to throw 4 passes.
Think about
That's it, dude.
think about One Bill's drive. The swirling winds.
He's fucked.
It's always 10 degrees colder at the stadium than it is in normal
You
weather.
guys know my
sucks.
keys to the game. I'm just happy I don't have to watch any more Ravens games. I can just wait until Saturday at this point.
Watch another one.
No, please.
Yeah, watch it right
They're
now.
so boring.
Let's watch one together on the live stream Friday.
All right, so my score prediction is going to be. I think the Bills send out a warning shot. It's gonna suck. 42 Bills, 20 Ravens. Justin Tucker's got a good leg. He'll get 2 field goals. I think the Bills defense steps up big here. Trey White, an interception. Tremaine Edmonds, 2 sacks.
Who's the diamond in the rough?
Stefon Diggs probably.
I did call it last week. Tyler Bass would have a big game. So I'm calling out Trey White this week.
He's on notice.
I love me some Trey White. Hours of precipitation 3 at night in Orchard Park. 3 hours.
Let us know what you think, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave your score predictions. And let us know what you think of us. And go Bills.
We don't care what you think.
Dave cares.
Take
Don't
care,
be
guys.
mean.